Hey guys, it's Sayward from findyourdivinity.com. I wanted to talk about this retrograde and what's been happening. So there are going to be some changes coming to the website and to my practice. This retrograde, it's a lot of people fear it, and the people who have learned what it means truly and what it is understand that a lot of the times retrogrades are so difficult for people because they're bringing to light the challenges that we face. It's times of opportunity where situations present themselves, and in a way a lot of us are kind of being tested as to how are you going to react, how have you learned, how have you grown, what can you do in the situation. So for me, this retrograde, I have been working a lot on trying to be online more and in getting the word out about what it is that I do. That was one of my goals for this new year. So I've been working online more, but specifically during the retrograde, I have had an influx of people who have come to me because they've been scammed, which is fantastic. I mean, not getting scammed. Getting scammed is not fantastic, but they're actually finding me so that we can work through it, and I'm helping people get out of scam situations, okay? I'm thrilled about that because this is the meat and the bones of what I do, okay? However, in that, this opportunity to help these people get out of the scam, in that, I'm then being faced with the challenge of people who want work but now can't pay for it. So when I first started my witchery, I wasn't doing too much. I mean, I was more like trying to build up everything so that I had a space to operate, if you will. So my clients were coming in from different sources, and I didn't have near the client base that I do today. I made it a promise to myself that I'm gonna work for good and that I'm not gonna let money get in the way of doing what's right, because I think that that's the difference, and that's a level of quality and professionalism that anybody who takes this path seriously aspires to or should aspire to, okay? If you have a client, you have a customer, you're working for them, right? And not everybody is in a situation where they can afford things. For instance, the money spell. I have a money spell. It is $8.88, okay? I often do this work for free because people in chronic prosperity issues have trouble with maintaining money, right? So asking someone to pay $100 or $200 for a money spell, to me, isn't that ethical. If you're already having problems with money, why should it take more money for you to make some money? You know what I mean? So I've intentionally created opportunities for abundance and prosperity. I have the free Find a Job spell. I've had that for over a year now. Lots of great reviews on that, by the way. But also, I've kept the money spell. Even when other prices have gone up, I've kept the price of that low. And overall, my spell work is extremely cost effective as compared to other people. I am daily talking to people who tell me stories about selling their phones and mortgaging their houses and pawning their jewelry, selling their cars, doing whatever they can to make more money to give it to these scammers, so that by the time they reach me, an honest practitioner, by the time that they reach me and I'm able to help them understand why and how to see that they're being scammed and what to do to get out of that, they have no money. Maybe they do have money, but they've got a bad taste in their mouth. So now the challenge is, how do I take care of myself, but also how do I help all of these people in all these situations? I found out early on that there are definitely people out there who will just lie and say whatever to try to get free work. And unfortunately, I think that that's happening in some of these cases. Not all of them. If you're watching this, please don't take offense. I'm probably not talking about you. But if you are, and you know that I am, listen up. In my mind, when you tell a false story to a worker, when you tell a false story to a witch, and you are trying to get them to give you free work because it's just the same as like a person who's lying to you pretending to be a worker to get your money. I don't like to be scammed. I don't like to be conned. And this retrograde has shown me that when an influx of people come in with their own situations, but also the similar situation of, I can't pay, I won't pay, maybe I'll pay you later. It's really hard for me to determine who's trying to scam me and who actually needs help. So, challenge accepted, retrograde. I want to be online more. I want to connect with you guys more. And I want the opportunity to continue to help people who are hard up, who do not have the ability to pay, and who could benefit from spell work. I want to help. I do not ever want money to be the difference between you getting compassion and hopefully some help with your situation. Here's my thought. I think that once a month, I will do a free group working. So to take part in this, I'm going to put up a listing on the website. You'll find it at findyourdivinity.com that shows free group working. It will monthly be updated with the date of the upcoming free working, and it'll have a form. So if you are a person who cannot pay, you are a person who is like, oh, well, maybe you're scamming me. How do I know that you're real either? I totally get it. A healthy fear, to be honest, especially if you've been scammed before. By doing this free working, I believe that it's not only going to help people get access to the spell work that they're looking for, but it also gives people a chance to see, yes, I'm real. Yes, I work magic. Yes, this is not just a prop space. I really do have an altar, and I really am helping people. So, excuse me, guys, dinner's just like coming back. It was good, but I don't need it again. Anyway. So it'll give us this opportunity to kind of collaborate is the other part. Because I'm hoping that if we get enough people tuned in to watch the lives and watching afterwards, this will build up a community of positive energy. If we can do that, then potentially it's going to help people's spell work go even further. The more energy, the more positivity we can put into this, hopefully the better that this is going to work for everyone involved. So that's my plan. Group workings once a month. If you're interested, check the website, findyourdivinity.com. And yeah, please don't abuse the service. If I think that you are, I guess I'll have to cut you off. But I'm hoping that everybody's just going to come in and it's all just going to work like it should. Because we've all been in bad spots. We all deserve a little kindness, and I'm here for it. See you next time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, level up, level up.